Are you begging?
Let's stay at ease. Oh, come help you unwrap it.
Oh, I was wrong piece again too. Oh, I can't even lift it. You got your big head on it. Silly. Oh, wow. That's the classic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, PlayStation.
And it's got Ballerina Toshinden.
Looks like a microphone. It's a microphone.
Oh, whoa.
Dankeschön.
Oh.
A wall plaque of all the worlds of World of Warcraft. And here's some language.
Oi.
Got a little watermelon, and I cut into it, and it's yellow. Apparently they grow them like that too. I had my choppers all set for a red watermelon. I don't know if this will taste the same or not. There's the table I made, and I've made an executive decision that that table is not going to be saved because I bought this. The cool thing about this table is it has a Velcro thing that holds it in place, and then when you want to extend the table, it's kind of hard to see because it's all black. This part right here is a thing that raises. See it? It raises. It has 3 different positions. Here's 1. Here's 2. So you can have a high table, low table, and just right table, like Goldilocks. I already washed it off. The top's kind of rough. And the sticker was on here, so. Oh well, it's just going to be for me to put my food on to eat, or the computer to work, or the sewing machine, or something like that, or if I'm doing something by hand. Because I don't really have a table. And like I said, the one that I spent time on, I'm going to disassemble it, keep the hardware, and maybe some of the wood for the legs there, because that wood comes in handy for garden spikes or whatever. And it's gonna go bye-bye. What in the world do wooden beads, pair of pantyhose, and freezable ice cubes, what do they all have in common? I'm going to make cooling necklaces. I have enough of those ice cube thingies for Ashley, Brian, and myself. And I bought a pair of nylons. You put the ice cube in, and then you put a bead between the ice cubes, like you're making a necklace, like a pearl necklace. And when you make it big enough to slip over your head, you sew it or tie it off or something. And that you put in the freezer, and when it gets all solid, you wear it around on your neck, and it's supposed to keep you cool. And you can put it back in the freezer when you need to. I think it's a great idea. I'm going to try it. I hope it works. I drove all over the place today because my check finally went through and I needed staples in the grocery department. I had to go to Trader Joe's to get the beef and the fingerling potatoes and the green beans. And some granola and my multigrain seed bread. And I got stir-fried vegetables, ice cream, 18 bomb pops, which I started to eat one in the car. Well, I got all this groceries and stuff first because it was all east of here. And then I came home, put the frozen stuff away, and was getting ready to go west of here. Redlands, where there's a Trader Joe's. Also, a Target. Online it said they had these little 3-ring blow-em-up swimming pools for babies and kids. I am so effing hot every day. I wanted to get one. It was a good price, and I thought, I don't care if the neighbors see me and laugh at me or not. It is too hot. It's been 100 at least today. But by the time I got there, they said they don't have any anymore. Nobody has them. Nobody has any. So not only do I not have a bathtub to lay around in, I don't have a pool to sit around in. I really, unless being able to hook up a sprinkler or something, I'm at a loss. But that's okay. I plan on refurbishing the battle axe sword thing that is Brian's, really. It's about 5 foot long. It's got a long place, like a two-handled sword. I'm going to figure out how to mount it on a bracket of some sort and hang it on the wall and make a family crest. And I don't know if I'll be going back to Missouri or not. If I do, and if my brass chalice is still there, I'll bring it. And it'll go near the sword. There's a lot of things I kind of miss that are kind of sentimental in that kind of way, you know. The picture of the lady knighting a guy with a gold frame around it. It took me a long time to find that picture, and I found it and hung it and all that. I mean, I really liked it. There's certain things I just kind of miss, but there's no room for them here. Pity. Also, I'm going to have to measure this room and figure out how I can rearrange things so that it's not so bizarre. The refrigerator's going to have to be moved just a little bit so I can change the hinge on the door eventually. I won't need that table thing. I have this fold-up one which can fit behind the couch, between the couch and the wall. Fits really well. I wish I had an air conditioner, but they're so expensive. Not because this is a sliding window. This is not a raising up and down window. I don't know. Buy a chest freezer and sit in it? I don't know. Oh. I had to sleep well tonight. I went to all kinds of stores and looked for stuff, and then finally I got home about 5:36. Brian had called me because he knew I wanted to make dinner for her birthday, and he was home already. I said, well, I should be home in about 10 minutes because I was getting a carrot cake at the time, and it was a nice dinner. We had a good nice dinner. But when I set out the second time to go west to TJ's and all that, I thought I'll take a bomb pop with me because I've been without them for a couple days, and yeah, I was jonesing for a bomb pop. So I put bomb pop in my mouth and I'm starting to look at it, and it's real slushy. Like, it doesn't freeze up like popsicles. These particular brand are kind of almost slushy, so you gotta be careful how you eat them. And I didn't even make it a mile away from here when the whole thing fell off in my mouth. The whole thing was a popsicle inside my mouth, and I'm sitting there holding the stick like, what happened? Just like that watermelon. What happened? It's a yellow water. I never saw a yellow watermelon. It's not too bad tasting though. It really is pretty good. And it was really little, but that's okay because by the time I get finished with it, even if I go on a watermelon frenzy, they get kind of mushy. So Kitty Cat's found a cool spot on the floor. that container has a block of ice in it, or a thing of ice that, and I had it sitting where he's lying, so it's nice and cool there where he's sitting. God, I talked a long time. What else is there to say? Not a whole lot. I got a new bulb for the lawnmower. Yeah! Got a new bulb for the sewing machine. This one's an LED bulb, so it shouldn't heat up. Because the regular light bulb heats that sucker up. It's a metal Singer sewing machine. So hopefully this won't heat up the area, because that was always a bad part of sewing. It was so hot. I always had to have a fan blowing on me. Let's see now. Oh, this bathing suit, I sewed it this morning or last night. No, last night. I sewed it last night. I found it in my cloth that I had stuff cut out with, and I thought I'm gonna sew it together, and I did. I'm still gonna sew this stuff. I have to take my time. Floor needs cleaning and everything needs straightening and cleaning. But now, like, the birthday part thingy is over with. I have trouble. I have like these little, I can't get past a thing, you know, like a birthday or an appointment or whatever. Everything is put on hold until that is over. Then I can get back to what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm that way. I really don't. Maybe I want to focus all my attention when I'm doing something. I have no idea. I'm still awaiting Trevor's second book in the mail. They said they've had some issues with trucking and stuff like that. But I'm still reading the first one, and I'm about a third of the way through. Yeah, what else is there to say? Not a whole lot. Maybe something cool will happen tomorrow. Brian's off tomorrow. But I think he still has homework to do, so I shouldn't be seeing him hanging out. Maybe we'll take the dogs on a walk. Maybe I'll film it, because I don't think you've ever been on a walk with us, so. Sorry I've talked so long. Yeah, my throat's dry. I need a bomb pop. Upward and onward.